Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George. I was thinking about this episode coming up, and I was going to start with, it's been a long week. It's nice to sit down and relax to some good, comfy Frieren. It's going to be great to just chill and just enjoy the vibes. And then we were prepping this whole operation, and there's a whole village that's on fire. So there goes the vibes, I guess. Like, just totally gone.
Do you think this is present time, or is this like a long time ago? Is this one of the elf villages that got destroyed or something?
It's a good question. It is kind of hilly, like the village was. I don't know. That's a good question, actually. I didn't think about that. I was figuring that they were coming to a village that was on fire. That was the whole thing. But they did. She just finished with the mining stuff, so they could have left. I think maybe even they did. So I don't know. I guess so. I guess it could be the village. Yeah. I think it's probably not, though. I don't know. I think it's in the present.
Think present? Sure. Yeah. I mean, I was going to say 50-50, but I don't actually know what the odds would be, whether it's present or past.
I guess if you don't know, it could be 50-50. Yeah, well, true. I mean, if it's in the present, then much less vibes. If it's in the past, it's not as intense. I mean, it'll still be intense, but at least like we know, like, okay, well, this is something that's already happened. It's not happening right now in front of our eyes. Like, then our team needs to get into action here. So, but even if this is in the present, like, what is going on here exactly? Like, I don't see anybody beings.
Yeah, same.
And like these houses are like not like they're like kind of newly caught on fire. It looks like. So it just seems kind of weird that there's no one around. Maybe
could be a dragon or something in the sky.
Yeah, that's true. It could be. Yeah,
raining down fireballs or something.
So strange.
Well,
all right. Well,
one way to find out.
Say. Yeah, let's find out.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, it's raining. Oh, frick. This is present, I think.
Yeah, I think you're... Oh.
Bro, is it like the
Inquisition?
Is that? Oh, it's a demon.
Oh, it's a demon.
I thought it would be, but...
Oh.
Jeez, what is that?
Oh, it's a kid. Oh, my gosh.
Is that Aura? Surely not. No. The hair is white, I think. Like, Aura is literally dead.
Oh! Bro!
Joe, look at this lizard guy.
Yeah, they have like monsters under their employ or something.
Yeah, it's like some Elden Ring looking motherfucker. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
What's that?
What is that thing? Yeah, what?
Some freaking thing. Oh, jeez.
Holy crap. It's a demon.
Demon slaying
request.
Oh, let's go.
Oh. This must have been now then.
Oh!
That's what's her face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a demon.
Don't. This is just mimicking humans. Yeah. Oh.
He's gonna attack.
Frickin' go. Look at the like lifeless eyes. Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, get cooked, bruh. Frickin' bro. See you later, frickin'. Why does this guy look so familiar?
He does. I think he's wearing different clothes now. He became a royal guard or whatever it's called.
Who is this, though?
Yeah, I think this guy was part of the test last season.
Was he?
Can you do some rudimentary healing?
Maybe.
Oh.
He knows him.
Dang, dude. He's good.
I don't think he's killed that one, though.
True, the 3 eyes? Yeah.
Yeah. He prods at him a little. That's so funny. Is he already gone?
He's gone.
He's gone.
Oh my gosh, man. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
They're just piling them up. it's interesting that he says, you know, he was already too late to save. Does that mean too late because there's certain type of things that the goddess's magic just can't do? I find that less likely. Or was it because the girl, the lady mage, she's not strong enough. Like maybe she's a mage, but she's like maybe an first class mage, but she's like a third class healer kind of thing.
Sure, yeah.
I
and
wonder
the other thing is
what
like maybe he wouldn't be able to get him to her in time.
True, yeah.
Right?
Maybe there's something to that too.
I don't know.
Dude, he's pissed, I think.
Oh. Oh,
it's Frieren and Stark.
Yeah. They use that thing on the bird, the catching bird thing. Oh, she
sees her mana.
The walls.
All right, she's gonna see who it is.
Frieren was not freaking around.
Oh, dude.
Dang.
That was such a cool, like, mana sight thing.
Yup. The Proctor.
That's who
it was. Yes. Oh, jeez. He was pissed, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, he is way more angry than he's letting on. Holy frick.
Freaking holding it in, dude. He's stifling his anger right now.
No kidding. Holy frick. Boy. Oh, dude. That's what literally I was about to say. Everyone's been affected by these mother frickers. Bro. Everyone's freaking village. Frieren, Stark, probably Fern's parents as a result of some demon war or something.
Probably,
maybe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then there's freaking this guy now. Oh my gosh, it's like freaking every other freaking village, bro. The extermination can't freaking happen soon enough. Like, holy frick.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, no kidding.
They died in the line of duty, man. Freaking jeez.
Yeah.
Far
stronger. How can she know that?
Bro, give yourself a little bit more credit.
Got a job to do. There's like a big old baddie here.
Oh boy.
Oh yes, Frieren. Oh, you love to
She's happy at the thought of killing a demon. Let's go, man. Oh, he could tell. That's cool.
That is cool.
Oh, that's such a cool detail. Like we see, because we get the, Frieren and Fern's perspective a lot, but we get to see what, like, their skills, right, at their craft. And we have seen Stark fight, but like he is so good that he could tell that it was using two swords. That's such a cool, like, it's a very subtle way of showcasing, like, bro, Stark's got it. Like, yeah, maybe that other guy was even stronger than Stark, but Stark ain't no slouch. That's a cool freaking little detail.
Jeez. Dude, living in the North sucks, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think, she doesn't think that. Oh, because she thinks she's cute. That's right. He's so small.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh my gosh, relatable.
Is she gonna say the same for Fern?
Do you remember when she was doing some spell? I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was some kind of spell or something where she needed to hug you in order for the spell to work, and she was hugging Frieren, and Fern was just like hella like, no, we're not doing this. She was so jealous.
I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, 2 swords. 3, 4, 4. It's got 4 arms.
Yeah. It can split itself up?
No way. That'd be crazy. Or is there two of them? Four.
Yeah, 4. Okay.
Frick. Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's a lot of blades, bro.
It's a strong freaking thing. There it is.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, is this like a known... Is this like a demon mage or whatever? Oh boy.
Look at that freaking motherfucker. He knows it.
They know who this is, dude.
They know. Look at this thing. Ooh, is this one of the, like, what were they called?
Yeah, the
like
7 sages or 8 sage, or not sage.
Yeah,
but yeah, like the main generals of the Demon King.
Whatever the frick. Yeah. I bet you he frickin' is.
I almost want to go back if I don't know if it'd be possible though.
With the frickin' thing. Had all of them.
Where when the hero of the South was fighting, there was supposedly all of them.
That's a good point, George. We could maybe do that. What episode was that, you think? Was that 4? Let's see. Is that 4? Nope, that was the date one. Okay, is it 3? Let's see. Nope, this was the Crying Frieren one. No, wait, was it 2? Was this far back?
Yep, looks like it is.
No way. Okay, so there. Wow, I picked a good frickin' spot to pick here. Was this the only one? I think this is the only one that showed all of them, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we have Aura here. It's really hard to see.
Yeah, there's Aura. There's some person in the back whose horns don't match in the back left. Then there's another kind of girl, I think, or at least short-haired demon.
On the bottom, in the bottom middle there on the right of Aura. And then to the left, there's another looking girl there. Yeah, so there's a big guy in the top left. His horns go like squiggle down. And then there's a guy... there's a thinner guy who's got ones that go up, but he's too small and he doesn't have 4 arms. There's one on the far side who has horns that go out and go up like this.
Yeah.
So
but we only see 2 arms. He might be the only other candidate, but it's hard to say.
But he's thicker stalked. Like he's kind of bulky. Like his arms could be underneath, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a guy in the back who has like the same frickin' thing. Okay, so now if we pivot back over and we look at this, 4 blades.
4 blades. Well,
his horns are kind of similar.
Might match.
They're
might
not
match
curved
one of them. Yeah.
like the other ones, though. The other ones were like they were kind of curved. Like his is like they go out and they come up, kind of like a bowl.
Yeah, and he's also like very like long. Yeah, like look at that.
He's a little bit more slender than I expected, huh? Interesting.
Here he is. Oh, what is
Long
that tail?
hair.
That's got to be the tail of like a lizard or something.
I don't know if that's his tail
or is it his?
I don't know. We know there were some lizard monsters around here, though. So, okay.
Well, what is this mass in the bottom right? Do you think it's really just his tail? Like, is this? Why would they show a random lizard's tail at the time that they're trying to reveal this guy?
That's a good question. Is it possible that the demons are... Can demons be anything other than humanoid? Like, I thought they were only humanoid. Because, like, looking at being a man of culture, I've seen Lamia. Do you know what Lamia are?
I'm assuming that's what this thing might be.
Yeah, they're like snake
serpent thing.
The top half is a person, a human, and then the bottom half is a snake. And having seen,
what is it called again? Lamia.
Lamia, yeah, Lamia.
Lamia.
And having seen a couple of Lamia, monster girls in my day, his lower half kind of has that like curve to it. It's like his waist. Like, look how thick his waist is, right? Like his waist kind of comes out and it doesn't really thin up and it's like a big blob. Instead of having like hips and like a butt and like legs, right? He could be wearing like a skirt type of thing, but it does kind of look like it's just all one blob, and then it kind of cuts down there on the side altogether, right? Like
I think it's what it is.
Snake's body.
I think that's what it is. Can we go back to the very beginning when the guy that sent out the pigeon, he looks back.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
and he sees him.
Look at that.
4 blades. He knows.
He knows.
He knows who it is, dude.
Yeah, and he's got a very human face, but okay, let's see. Right at the beginning, right? Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Yes. So this person got stabbed in the back.
Yeah, that's an actual demon. Maybe this is one of the the sages or whatever demon.
It would make sense then why they're with these lizard guys if this guy is a Lamia demon.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that?
That him?
It was. Look at that! Look at that!
Oh yeah, in the foreground, yes,
right there.
And there it is, bro. We cracked it. It is.
Oh, jeez! I didn't even freaking notice that the first time.
Yeah. Seriously. Oh dang!
Interesting. And then she looks, and then right there. Yeah, they don't even show the bottom half. She's looking kind of confused, like what? Yeah. She's like, what the frick? It's like a snake thing, probably, right? That's probably the reaction there.
Yeah.
And then it's gone. Okay. So, interesting.
It is a Lamia. It definitely is.
Yeah, because the other thing is you can see on the left side of this figure, on the white part, there's like scales drawn just a little bit. And the way that you would draw it, like if you were drawing scales, you would kind of detail just on the sides to give the kind of illusion that it's scales, right? You see what I'm saying? I don't know if it comes across. I don't. It's like barely there.
Ah, yes, I see it. So it's not like this isn't a cloth. This isn't skirt. This is part of its body. Skin. Yes. Yep. I see it now. Where you're,
it's a white bodied Lamia,
and they just happen to have some sort of like sash or like belt thing.
And then the top half of them is like maybe gray skin. It looks like, but the other part of them is So they've got a sash, and then they've got like their Lamia body there, and then that's the tail moving, and then this whole thing down here that the tail looks like it's kind of on, like it could be a rock or something. No, that comes up just for a second there. Right here, I'll frame by frame it.
Yeah.
So you can see it's not there, and then he kind of moves, and then the whole thing comes up with his body movement.
Yeah.
And then
dude, this thing's huge.
Flicks. Yeah,
That's huge, dude.
Yeah, he's big. He's really big. Interesting. So if we go back and look at this, where was it? Gosh dang. Oh, geez, I've lost it now. It was episode 2, right?
Episode 2, Hero of the South, yes.
Yep. It's around
It was more towards the beginning.
Is it more towards the beginning? Okay, you're right. Okay, a little bit past here. We almost got it. Okay. No, it doesn't look like any of them.
If I had to guess it was anyone, it would be the girl on the left, on the most left, with her hair grown out. Her hair's way too short to match. But if she grew her hair, right, it's been years or whatever. There's kind of some
white down there. Yeah. There's but her arms, well, she looks more pale skin, and she only looks like she has 2 sets of arms. She's got one arm holding the other arm.
Oh, and sorry. I thought you were trying to figure out who the demon was that was with the Lamia.
You're thinking the person who stabbed.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. But would there be... I don't think that's the case, because these are all incredibly strong demons, and there's only one demon that is like the strong one, the Lamia demon that's like super strong, right? There wouldn't be 2, I don't think.
Yeah, true. It's possible, because he did say he killed all the demons. What's his face?
Right. He killed...
Ganu, something like
whatever.
That.
Yeah. He said he killed everything, so...
Yeah, true. So Ganu probably did kill whatever that other demon was. That's true. Yeah. So all that's left is the Lamia.
Right.
Okay.
I didn't realize that the demons could be like that. I thought they were all humanoid.
It's possible it's not. It's possible it's a monster. Right? There's like a reptilian monster faction.
Right? It's got horns.
Yeah,
demon horns.
Yes, there was. Is it the one they fought last episode or the episode before? Right after when they entered the north, there was a monster there that also had horns. And one of the comments was saying that wasn't a demon, that was a horn, or that was this thing right here. This thing. This isn't a demon. This is a monster.
That's a great point, actually. That is a great freaking point. Because look at the horns; they're actually quite similar.
Yeah,
and the gray skin.
If it wasn't for the bottom being legs and stuff like that, this actually looks like a Lionel from Zelda a little bit.
Yeah, it totally does. Yeah, well, and look at his arm. His legs are like double jointed. I think that is right.
Yeah. Huh.
Or at least they're bent. I don't know. Maybe they're not. They're double jointed because that's his.
They kind of look like it. Yeah, it looks like the ankles are like up high.
Let's go back. Can we see where this guy is originally? Let's see him.
Oh, no, maybe they were bent.
There he is. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so this is a monster. This is not a demon. But he has horns too, right? So it's certainly possible that there is the
demons have teamed up with the monsters. So there's like a monster, like a named monster, like an elite, basically, that's like in charge of the Lamia or the lizard type people. Yeah. And then there's like the demons are kind of trailing behind with them. Maybe they're traveling. Maybe that's why they didn't eat the humans in this instance, because they just kept moving on. Maybe there was demons left over. So, okay, so like maybe the group of monsters came and the demons are kind of with them, and then the demons decided to stay behind. Right? They're like, well, we'll stay behind and you're going to go and do your thing.
Yeah. What were they saying? Fern and Frieren, right before she's like looking at the bag of food, they were discussing where their base could be.
Right. Yes. They were talking about...
right here. Likely to establish bases around here. Demons are likely to establish bases around here.
Yeah. This could be a misdirect. It might not be a demon at all.
It's it's possible. It could also be
She looks
at and then she looks at the food.
She looks at the food. She can't help herself. Oh my gosh. It's so funny.
Yeah, go back. What did she say though? I want to see what she said about the mana. She's saying that it's probably not suppressing its mana because they don't suppress it that long. So it's got to be outside of mana detection range.
Yes. Right. Right, because they don't keep them suppressed for very long. Yeah.
This is under the assumption, though, that they're looking for a demon that's suppressing its mana. But we don't know. Maybe that thing doesn't emit. Yeah. Do all monsters emit mana?
Do all things emit mana? I don't know. There's got to be like maybe some baseline level that's like incredibly small potentially, I guess. But I would imagine that like it doesn't even have mana at all potentially, right?
Yeah.
And they'd really be in trouble.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. But I think this is my guess. If I had to guess, if demons did establish a base around here, this just happened to be a reptilian monster faction territory as well. The leader of which is that Lamia, and that's where you have the lizard folk or whatever you call those things here as well, because he's just in charge of reptilian monsters, and they teamed up with the demons. Either the demons kind of assumed the leadership because they're just that strong and kind of organized or whatever, or it's possible that they're like, let's work together. You can still be leader. You're that strong, insanely strong, and they're just here to kill humans and whatever it takes, right?
Yeah, 100%. Or it could be half demon, half Lamia, right?
True. Yeah. Oh, man, I wonder.
Yeah, right? That would be some new kind of freaking science. That's brand new science right there.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's any rules that, like, how do monsters like propagate? It's just reproducing like animals, basically.
They don't leave. You know, the weird thing about monsters is, and that I've thought about occasionally, is like monsters don't really leave any bodies.
Yeah, they disappear. They like
right? Like how freaking weird is that? Even the dragons. Like there's no dragon bodies hanging out. They're just like they dissolve. Like remember that dragon that Stark killed? Just dissolves. It's just like so strange.
Yeah, same with demons. The only people that leave bodies behind are human beings and elves.
Yeah. Like, isn't that the freaking weirdest thing? That we've never freaking really even discussed, I don't think. Like, it's just so weird.
Yeah.
Like, it's been in front of us the whole time. Like, is there some origin of monsters that we're, like, totally unaware of that maybe someone knows? Because, like, that's weird. I'm just kind of realizing in full now. Like, that's freaking bizarre that nothing leaves bodies. Nothing. What?
Yeah.
Did Aura leave a body when she died?
No. She fizzled away. All the freaking demons fizzle away.
So weird.
But Frieren referred to herself as being part of humanity. So I'm assuming that humanity spans elves, actual humans, dwarves. I don't know what other, maybe there's like halflings or whatever. Like maybe those kind of humanoid-like beings.
Right.
And okay, so this is my theory that I just came up on the spot as you were talking about this.
Okay.
These are the things that have been created by the goddess. That's why they revere the goddess. They're under her stewardship somehow.
Yes.
That's why I highly doubt that any demon could possibly use the goddess's magic.
Sure.
But humans, right, the broad umbrella term humans can. So there's got to be some evil force maybe that created the monsters and the demons.
Sure.
No.
Yeah. Like my idea is that there's some being or force that is causing creatures of evil basically to become in existence, right? And it's not natural. They're not natural beings. They're not like a form of nature. Yeah. They're not like a race. They're just like conjured things. And like, I don't know, like I doubt it was the Demon King, because like this is like probably in the grand scheme of history, the Demon King that Himmel fought is probably small potatoes, or maybe like is a pillar or like a milestone enemy. But like there's been enemies before that. Like we know that Kraft saved the world. Yeah. So like from the beginning of time, it sounds like, or at least for a hell of a long time, there's been these kind of evil creatures that have propagated somehow. But it's like they obviously don't like reproduce potentially in some way. They just are kind of exist in some way.
Yeah, you're right. Like the way they disappear is the way I would imagine a conjured creature or thing to disappear.
Exactly.
You're very right on that. Yeah.
Exactly. It just kind of
and the Demon King was the pinnacle conjured creature of this age. But yes, you're right. There's been previous ages past where there's been, whatever the strongest was at that time, but they didn't conjure themselves, and it's very unlikely. I'm sure they could have conjured other things, but it's very unlikely that they were the source of all the stuff in that age. Right. Yeah.
Is there like a originator of these things? Like, is there a guy in a cave popping out monsters, or maybe created some kind of mana generator that generates monsters, and like if you killed him, he'd have a body, like that would be his real body, but everything else he's made is all a self-sustained like evil entity that kind of just exists now. Because like the thing that's like different from like a typical summon is summons are usually like linked to an original wielder or a summoner, or like they're temporary, but like demons, they have their own groups. They have their own mana. Some of them are strong. Some of them are weak. So, like, how do they come to be? Yeah. Exactly, right?
Yeah. That is a great
it's the highest level of summoning. Like, if they're being conjured in some way, it's like the highest level of conjuring, because they're their own full entity in and of itself. They have their own strengths and weaknesses, personality, mana. Like, they are fully their own entity. And then it's like, okay, but, like, why make weak versions of these things at all? Like if you're some guy in a cave, you have this mana and you're creating entities, right? It's just like, okay, today I'm gonna spend a long time and make a super powerful enemy, and tomorrow I'm gonna make a bunch of small ones. It's like, okay, but like why? Like why choose one or the other, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, is it a force of nature that's creating these things? Is it like, in JJK, it's like the bad feelings of people kind of leak into the universe and create these things. And so is it something like that? Is it the recourse of using mana? Is that kind of like a refractionary like thing that happens? Like because you use every mana, it like
force
has a reaction?
Gets an equal reaction kind of law of physics type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you said it, when you compared it to JJK, I did have the thought. It's like way unlikely and kind of out of left field. But I did find it odd that the clergy was opposed to burning bodies. They're like, that's kind of evil. Or like, that's kind of, mean or whatever the term that they use. And it's like, okay, but they're already dead.
Sure.
Unless there's some like specific religious reason as to why not. Like, what is it that they know that maybe they're telling, maybe they themselves don't know. Maybe the goddess said, don't cremate, right? In the little book, right, that they use to heal, maybe it's got instructions for humanity, and like burning a body maybe creates a demon somehow. But I was like, nah, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, like it was a little interesting tidbit that they're against it. Like, okay, but why? Like, is it just because is it like a cultural thing? They deem it, they don't like it, or is there a deeper reason that maybe we just don't know, right?
Is it when the life force that's bound to the body in some way, more than just like their soul leaving? Like, is it when that goes as well, it generates a counter force somewhere else in the world, right? So like something as long as people live and die and their bodies waste away, demons will also, or not just demons, but monsters in general will then generate as well as a perpetual counter force just from existing. Or the clergy frickin' evil, and it's the keeping of the bodies, and those bodies eventually become the like monsters in some variety, right? I would say that's less likely, but I mean, like, we don't have a lot to go off of, so.
Yeah, it was just a very interesting kind of line that I don't know. Maybe I'm latching onto it more than I should, but it was an interesting thing. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't they in the episode where that one demon was like saying like, "Mom, Dad, like help me" or whatever, and like tricked the village? Didn't they talk a little bit about how like demons reproduce then? Like, I feel like this is something we should kind of know.
That's a good fucking... Yeah, you're right. There's something at the edge of my brain that Aura was talking about.
Yes.
No, it was that...
I don't fully remember.
Yeah, she was... Yeah, somebody talked about it at some
that they don't have mothers or fathers. And that's... But so like... And, that's what kind of, they juxtapose that statement from the demon then saying, Mom, Dad. It's like, they don't know what that is. They have no concept of family.
Yeah, so maybe they aren't born then.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at, right? It's like, okay, well, if it's not, a male and female demon getting together and making a demon baby, it's like, because they don't have mother and father. Is this like, they don't have mother and father in the literal sense? Yeah, that they're maybe like generated, or in the more kind of
familial
loose sense that there is, the familial sense that they're popped out and they're freaking left to their own devices kind of thing.
Own, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because we know that you remember the girl demon who was watching Einstein, I think it was, fighting on the battlefield. Remember, she used to be a small little demon girl. Yeah. Right? And then she grew up. So we know that they grow in some capacity, but then the question is like, what's their origins? Are they generated as like an egg and then they pop out? Or are they...
Stork brings them.
Right. Is it like a fulmination of bad mana juju? Then it's just like a blob and then all of a sudden she's formed and then, she goes and seeks out? Or is there some kind of ritual that summons more? Like, was it someone originally made some monsters and then the monsters all have this, they know how to generate more monsters, but it takes like a lot of energy and stuff. And so they like don't do it very often. They can't do it very often, right? And so they generate more demons or whatever, but like it's not very often. And so there's like their mother and father in some capacity, or maybe village does the summoning the demons or whatever. I don't know. But we don't know what the origins are, but there's clearly something more to it. And it's been so in your face the whole time that you just like initially...
But so understated at the same time that it's just like, well, that's just how it is. Like you just assume it and you never question it until you're just like, but wait a second. Like,
wait a second. I remember
there's clear gaps in the logic here, right? Yes. And not that it doesn't exist, rather that it just hasn't been explained, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. The story's being purposefully coy and has been since the beginning, so that you would just accept that that's the way things are. I remember when Stark killed the dragon and the dragon started kind of wasting away into this like black miasma. I remember thinking like, oh, that's weird, because like dragon corpses are like one of the whole purposes of killing a dragon is you get like their tooth and their eye and their scales and their fangs and stuff. It's like, that's like valuable stuff. But I was like, oh, that dragon's just like going. But like, I found that weird, but like it wasn't consistent enough that at the time I was like linking it like, wait, this is happening all the time actually. But now it's like kind of all coming together of like, wait a second, there's something going on here. And it's just never been explained, not even touched on. The whole time it's been there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
Yeah, dang, dude.
Yeah.
It is crazy. There was one more thing I wanted to check here before we move on to comments. In the scene, there was some stained glass in the scene in the church. I don't know if it was like right before or right after Stark was praying, but there was stained glass of the goddess. I wanted to get a better look at... It's further back. You're like looking from the door towards the pulpit a little bit.
From the door. This one?
Right here. Yes. Is this the goddess? Maybe it's not.
I don't think so.
No, maybe it's not. Okay. Like I noticed it a little bit later. I was like, is that the goddess? But no.
Yeah.
Okay. They're like holding babies or something.
Yeah, they're like, one of them is like villagers. It just looks like typical villagers, to be honest. One of them looks like it's holding an apple. Another one's holding some wheat. There's another one holding like a baby. Another one maybe has another baby. Another one on the left side looks like could be a merchant of some variety, potentially.
Okay. All right. Well, it is what it is then, yeah.
Yeah, there was this one shot near the beginning of they show the statue a couple of times. I guess that's of the goddess.
Yeah. Oh, that was such a cool shot too of like the
the
mana site. Yeah, that's so cool.
That's so sick. Yeah, there was one thing near the beginning here where they kind of showed the goddess statue kind of up close-ish. And he was like, I don't know if it'll really show anything though. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think it was this one. Maybe I'd seen, but they show a lot of shots of this kind of statue. Not too close up though. I wish they would have, but we've kind of seen her. Yeah, I wonder what the deal is.
Yeah,
with all that. Like we know that the goddess is likely real, and just based on history, just the way they kind of tease history that like all things are kind of forgotten. And wasn't there someone who talked about, like, did Kraft say he knew the goddess or something? Now I'm thinking about it.
No, Kraft was saying that he knows, even if everybody else forgets him, the goddess won't forget him.
Right. And he implied that he kind of knew her.
I don't know if it was that he knew her, like, as in, like, met her. But more so, like,
that was the impression I got.
Wise.
Yeah.
It's been so long, so I don't fully remember.
Yeah.
But, there was something to that. I don't know if it was like knowing her though.
I can't remember. Did he say that he like met her or something? I feel like it's like on the edge of my brain, but maybe not.
Yeah, I don't remember for sure.
If someone remembers, that'd be great to know for sure if he had said that. Yeah. But the other thing is the powers that they get that are distinctly different from magic come from some source, and it's likely the goddess. I mean, they're like worshiping the goddess, and then they unlock this like specific power that helps people, and so like you have to imagine that probably comes from the goddess. Then, if they were like if you were some entity giving powers to people, and they were like worshiping someone who was not you, Why would you be giving them powers?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be weird. But then it also calls into question, like, what the hell is the goddess exactly? Like, if she was
like, what's
theoretically someone that Kraft knew, how does she deposit her fucking mana across the universe? Is she like the original elf? And like, she's like so powerful that she sits in a freaking cave and freaking gives energy out? Yeah, is that where the counter elf is, sitting in another cave on the other side of the world creating bad juju? Like, what's the freaking deal? So, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Great questions, though, and I hope they're answered. Frieren seems to have, like, enough detail to just, like, in certain stories, you know, well, the gods are the gods, and just, they're above everything, and, like, the story takes place down here, though. Like, it is what it is, you know. We can pray to the gods, maybe get a little bit of magic or whatever, but then that's it. They're uninvolved. Whereas, yeah, there's all the stuff that we talked about just now kind of combines into making me think that it actually is thought out, and maybe there's a more active role that the goddess is playing, or that whatever this, you know, elf in a cave. You've heard of elf on a shelf. Now you hear of elf in the cave.
It's an elf on a shelf. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, making all the bad demons or whatever. Yeah, there's something there.
Something's there. Yeah. I would really like to know the origin of whatever the hell that's going on with that, but probably not for a long time, if ever. Just part of the lore. I mean, if it's just part of the lore, then that's just the world building, right? You just never get to know. You get to know bits and pieces, and it may be better that way.
Yeah, and maybe that's all we need, right? Maybe we just need 60% of the pieces, and then the 40% is just whatever, however your headcanon fills it in. Yeah, well, that's cool too. But
Yep.
All right.
Comment time.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, got a comment from YouTube. JM Haseys. It's interesting how Milliard is clearly older than Frieren, to the point that Frieren thinks it's weird that she seems to lack motivation to do anything. And then she explains that other elves have tons of hobbies because they don't want to end up like her, since at some point she reached her goal and lost her drive. And when Frieren asks what she's talking about, she replies, my distant past. How long ago must something be for an elf in this story to say it was in their distant past? That is a great freaking question. We know that Kraft has made allusions to, like, ancient history being his ancient history, but, like, he's saying it in the context of, like, the world's ancient history. It's not necessarily his ancient history, right?
True.
You know, there's that.
Yeah. I mean, we just had this whole conversation before you go to the next one here, but we had this whole conversation about, like, the origin of the monsters. Like, what's the origin of the elves? Right? If they're, like,
great question.
This insanely old, right?
Yep.
But, yeah.
100%. There's also a reply to that, what I wanted to add in, from EDM hardstyle_AI. Very interesting username. Milliard, if I'm saying that right, is a German word for billion.
Wow.
Maybe they call her that because she's over 1 billion years old. Bro, what the frick? Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. How would you go on 1 billion years? Like, you literally have done everything 1,000 times over. What the frick? 1 billion? Yeah. Now she just sits there and she trolls people. I mean, I'm surprised she's got the motivation to troll people. She's 1 billion years old, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
She's trolled everyone with everything already.
Yeah, it's crazy. I always see these, not always, right? But I've seen before these, like, Instagram or YouTube short videos or whatever of, like, it's like $1 and it's like one grain of rice, and it's like $100. It's 100 grains of rice. 1,000, 100,000, 1,000,000. And once you get to 1,000,000, it's like a little pile. You're like, oh man, that's crazy. And then it's like 1 billion, and it's like this giant pile. It's like the jump from 1,000,000 to 1 billion is wild. And it's like these are such large numbers that it's like hard to, like, properly, you know, rationalize and stuff. And so, yeah, living a billion years, over a billion years is just so, I don't know. It gets
unfathomable.
Boring, right? Like, like that's the thing. If I try to extrapolate my mind to like, okay, well, I've done everything I could have possibly ever wanted to do. After you played so many video games, you've seen so many places, you've eaten so much food, you've like done all the things, right? All the things. It's just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
100%.
too long.
It's literally unfathomable. I mean, I can barely comprehend living 1,000 years. Like, it kind of makes sense. You're like, okay, I could live to be 100. I'm not even 50 yet, but like I can kind of understand living to 100. And then like I guess I could kind of extrapolate that and maybe 1,000. But like a billion is just like I can't even can't even quantify the number a billion, let alone the living a life of a billion. That's just it's crazy.
It's wild.
Crazy. So
wild.
Great comments, both of you. Thank you for those 2 little comments. Very freaking interesting and potentially wild information.
Indeed. Thank you. Indeed. My comment is also from YouTube. It is from user The Flicker Scope. I wonder though, what kind of civilization was there when Kraft did his heroics? It would have to have been at least 2,000 years earlier, probably more like 4,000 years or more. We know that 1,000 years ago, human civilization was similar to ancient Greece or Rome. And that makes it odd that the statue of Kraft and his friends are in a style that's contemporary to Fern and Stark, which is an interesting little tidbit there. It could just be like the way it was stylized, right? Or maybe that's like a little hidden detail, right, that like ties to something else. But yeah, 4,000 years ago is when he did his thing, give or take 2,000 years.
Right.
But yeah, and like this is, I'm glad I picked this comment too, because you were talking about like, okay, well, the Demon King was like, who knows if we were to, across the span of billion years or however old this elf is, right? Like, are demons just as old? Our demons are a modern conjuration, right? Like maybe 500 million years old is how old they are, and Milliard remembers the time before demons, right? Or has this just been like, I can't remember when we talked about this, but like the cycle of time, there's like the calamity and the time of peace, and the calamity and the time of peace, and it's just like an undulating wave of time, and that's just kind of how it goes. And here in 1,000 years, there's going to be another crazy, insanely big bad, right? And it's just, and like, will Kraft be around then? And like, what is it? Like, is Kraft just tired? Like, why didn't he help with the Demon King now?
I was literally about to freaking ask that. I was literally about to say it. Like, does he? I think the threat wasn't big enough. I think he said, like, listen, I can't police the world, so like this threat's like, it's bad, I guess, but like this is like 10% of the threat I dealt with, so other people can deal with this.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah, like it just, I don't know. Like with elves living for so long, it just makes me, just like wonder, like what have they seen?
Right. It seems like they don't have lifespans, right? They can die, they can be killed, but it seems like they just don't age. Like they're just permanently in their prime all the time.
Once they become an adult, that's what it is. Yeah, that's kind of how Tolkien elves are too. They're mortal in the sense that they could be injured to death.
Yes.
But they're immortal in the aging sense. Like there's they won't get like sick or, wither away from age and stuff like that. Yep. Yeah, like maybe this is a weird thing, and I don't know if anyone else does this, but like this is one of the reasons why I really like big old trees. And like I like touching them because it's like this weird, in a sense, it's not like I can actually feel the past. That's not what I'm trying to say, right? But it's like
connects you though.
Yeah, it's like this interesting connection to something that's like been here for hundreds of years. It's like, bro, what have they seen? Some of these things are older than the United States, and it's just like they've been here and they've gone through like fires and floods and storms and droughts and like all these things, and they can't communicate because it's a freaking tree. But it's just like you're touching something that went through all these things. And I don't know. There's a weird thing that I enjoy about that. I don't know if I can articulate it properly, but
yeah, it is. I do feel that though. Yeah, like you, even just like you're describing, like you put your hand on the tree. It's like you could have put your hand on that tree in the same kind of spot that like someone 200 years ago. And in some kind of ephemeral way, it does feel like you're connected in that sense. Like, like not actually, obviously.
And it's because...
like, I get it, though, yeah.
Yeah, and part of it is because it's, like, alive. Like, you know, the crazy old, you know, rock formations and stuff like that, there's a little bit of that as well, but it's not as... I don't know, there's something about another living being, another living thing that's just, like... I don't know, connects me more. But I do get a similar, although to a lesser extent, like going someplace and it's just like, bro, this rock fell from that giant mountain, like, you know, who knows however long ago, and it's been here ever since, and like what's it seen and all that stuff too. But the fact that it's like another living thing, it's weird. So yeah, I don't know. I always kind of scoff and you know, maybe this is like a me problem, but like you'll see people that it's like, I'm going to connect to Mother Earth. And they like take their shoes and socks off and they go and they're like, you know, they'll like point the camera at their feet and they're like curling their toes in the moss.
Have you seen these
like,
videos before?
Yeah, I've seen videos like of this before. And it's just like,
I've never heard of this.
I'm connecting with like Mother Earth. And I'm just like, bro, this is so weird. This is like freaking like
I thought
hippie nonsense.
I thought I was the foot guy, but you're watching these freaking foot Earth videos? What's going on here?
This isn't necessarily by choice, right? I'll just be like doom scrolling and it'll be something that comes up. And I just like scoff at them. But then I have to check myself because I'm like, okay, maybe I don't go that far, but I do have this like old tree touching thing that I do. So, you know, I get it. I can't judge them too harshly.
Sure. Hey, it's like back in the day when I would make fun of and laugh at girls who would like look at cute stuff and was just like, oh my gosh, it's so cute, I'm gonna cry. I'm just like, what is wrong with you people? Like, this is just ridiculous. But now I see fucking cute stuff all the time. And I'm just like,
goodness.
Oh, I can't handle it. It's too cute. So listen, you know, we all grow and evolve eventually, George.
Yeah,
someday you'll like feet. You know, it's just the way of the world.
I mean, it's not like I hate feet. It's just I don't have this weird obsession with feet.
You know what I mean, George.
Well, on that great note, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction.
Gripping ending.
Okay. We'll just move on here. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. If you want to see the other stuff we're watching right now on the Tuesday and Thursday slot 2 weeks ahead of time, check out the Patreon or the channel membership. Check out the playlist on the channel while you're at it. We've watched season 1 of Frieren already. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and you wanted to see season 1. And I guess with that, we'll see you guys next week.
Everybody.
Take care.